Whoa, this is your man, Ego B. You know what this is. This is the Black Effect. Hit that like and subscribe button. Donate to the Patreon, you so see fit. Cash App links in the description box. Alright, man, let me get into this. And I want to talk, you know what I'm saying, to the black entrepreneurs, man. You know, and this is, and really also to all of the entrepreneurs who are children of God, who call themselves Christian, who call themselves, following the true God, the living God in Jesus Christ. Now, my thing is this, my message to y'all is that you can't operate the same way that everybody else operating. Let me start off with talking to black folks. Like black people, you know what I'm saying? You can't, if you saying you look at the community in the way that it is, in those shambles that it's in, black people are behind in wealth. They dead last, male and female. Now, why would you can't start a business and be overcharging people? It just don't work. It don't make any damn sense. That's why we should have boycotted Jordan ass a long time ago. Niggas talking about boycotting Gucci and, Gucci just showing you, you know what I'm saying? They showing you blatantly that shit was never for you. And really, they don't give a fuck if you buy it or not. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they'll take a harsh dollar hit, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, they ain't never make that shit for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Black folks, shit, they got other people, black people down here making clothes and making dope stuff and dope clothes. Y'all should be buying that. But at the end of the day, you can't be overcharged for this. Kanye, you know what I'm saying? Kanye, charging with this crazy prices for these Yeezys and these niggas with this crazy ass prices, man. Man, lower the price on that shit, man. I mean, at least come out with some stuff. You should be having some stuff under $50, man. You know what I'm saying? Things, or fit. I mean, and I know it take. Now, don't get me wrong. It take money to make this stuff too, and that bring me to another point. Like black folks gotta always stop looking for the hookup and the discount. Nigga, you don't go to Walmart and ask them, can I get this for the hookup? Can I get this for the low? Man, fuck off. The price is the price, man. Just pay it. You know what I'm saying? Quit trying to act like somebody broke uncle. That's another thing. Like, you know the value of things. You can't get no, real good quality stuff for damn, cheap bad price, man. Go to the dollar store with that. You know what I'm saying? Take that to the dollar store, and even they not gonna, give you, after a while, they got dollar stores that selling stuff that ain't $1. They ain't gonna give you no discount on it. All right, so quit trying to get over on your own people, man. If black people have a business and they selling some good quality stuff, support that, man. But as the business owner, you cannot be overcharging. Like, you know what I'm saying? You have a restaurant out here, Rudy's Chicken, and that's a black-owned business. And I'm finna use this example. Now, they for the longest time, had a parking lot, that was just a danger to the community. I mean a danger. Had cars hanging. They didn't have a big enough parking lot. They had cars hanging out into the street, obstructing traffic, doing a bunch of foolishness. You know what I'm saying? They didn't care about nobody. They don't care about their community. They just in there, you know what I'm saying? That shows you that. You know what I'm saying? They finally built, built a new one, with a bigger parking lot. But, it's like, bro, the proof is in the pudding. But now you have places like Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is a Christian-owned business. Chick-fil-A is like got some of the best service that you can ever have when it comes to fast food and just getting you some chicken. Or, a chicken sandwich or whatever. Chicken sandwich, chicken strip. All that stuff is good. All of it tastes good. All of it make you feel good after you eat it. All of it's healthy, you know what I'm saying, for the most part. And the service is excellent. You know what I'm saying? That's how we need to hold the standard as black folks and as Christian people, you know what I'm saying, as followers of God. The problem is, you niggas go to these businesses who don't give a fuck about y'all, and y'all just toss y'all money all at them, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like I said, it was never good for y'all anyway. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about y'all at the end of the day. They're not investing money into your community or nothing like that. You paying for them and theirs. And I'm not saying that we can't intermingle and buy stuff from each other. Different. I mean, I don't care who shop with a nigga, but I'm just saying, Y'all people, black folks as a whole, we have not been able to own any. We haven't owned much or owned many businesses. You know what I'm saying, up until this point. Sons of the Black Wall Streets and back in the day, and it's been a lot of things, reasons why white supremacy has had a problem in hand in that. That's why. It's, a lot of reasons of white supremacy is why the black man is where he is today. Don't get it twisted. Like, come on, man. Don't get that twisted. No one should ever get that twisted. Generational wealth matter. Black folks can't even really get no loans. They don't have no bill. They haven't amassed wealth. They didn't even have college funds and shit like that. Their parents was just coming from the mud. And it's no fault of theirs. It just is what it is. It's how these things played out. But yeah, so now with black folks being able to do more and starting more businesses and getting more learning more and getting more entrepreneurial minded and breaking this modern day slavery mindset and getting in the competition, you know what I'm saying, making real money and making real moves. They need to have integrity doing this. If you have a black bank, you cannot be, or are you a God-fearing person with a bank, you cannot be charging people massive interest. You shouldn't even, black folks, you should not be charging people interest like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just not that don't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing business like that, you should work like how the earning app works. You know what I'm saying? Where people could give donations, at they own will and leisure. And I bet, and earning is still going on strong. And I bet you're gonna see earning stock rising soon because and soaring more and more, because the thing is when you do it like that, when you put it up on people's heart, a lot of people will, when you're doing good business, they'll support it. You know what I'm saying? They'll support that, and they will give you the money. You'll get more money than you if you were setting a set amount. But see, these people be demanding, trying to get every little crumb out of a person, out of customers and stuff like that, and they really don't care about their customers. That's why I don't go to deal with businesses a lot. I don't care who it is, I don't deal with them if they make it feel like they don't value my business. Because it's like, man, all right, you don't? All right, it's another merchant over here, you know what I'm saying, who doing good business. That's how I do it, screw all these big franchise. Like I said, all that stuff is dead. We woken up. You should be, if you woke, that niggas ain't rocking around in no name brands, and, it ain't really about that. I mean, niggas are, we can rock some name brands sometime, but for the most part, it's not about that. It's just about, having your original style. The man is always made the clothes. You know what I'm saying? Now, women, I don't know, even for black women, like you got so many of your sisters, creating clothes and doing certain things. I know a few of them. You got female, I know, Tiffany doing the MASH Society clothes. Why don't y'all get some of that, man? You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be buying no Chanel, no Gucci and Poochie and Rucci. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? The woman make the clothes too. You feel me? And if and that's just how it is. Like, it's your clothes are an extension of you. Like, at the end of the day, you can find anything. Like, don't have to just be a name brand. You can shop at, find stuff anywhere. But yeah. So it's just like, man, if you have you definitely got to get this through your head. And like I said, if you call yourself being a God-fearing person, you cannot be no shrewd businessman. You just can't. Like, now, you can't let people get over on you, of course not. But you can't be screwing people over neither. You can't be overcharging people, like I said, doing the same thing. Like, you can't be false advertising to people, selling faulty products, you know what I'm saying? You can't be selling you gotta put some effort into the things you do. Like, in even if you're running a fast food restaurant or whatever, you can't be treating your employees like crap. You gotta pay them. You gotta pay your employees, man. These jobs today, man, these modern day slavery jobs that's been ran by white supremacy, they ain't trying to pay, they don't care about your well-being. Like, the name of the game is not your well-being, man. You work until you get sick or you can't work no more, then they'll replace your ass. That's that. You know what I'm saying? For the most part. Pardon me. And we gotta stop that. Like, we gotta get away from that. Us as black people, because we too behind to be wasting time in modern day slavery. Not to say you can't use it for what you know what I'm saying you need to, but you gotta stop wasting time with this, because these jobs don't care about you. You get sick, whatever. You're dead. Fine, that's cool. They ain't gonna do nothing for you, but you may get a plaque or something, and then they gonna replace your ass. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So, but for you got Christian companies, like I said, and certain companies, certain black companies, just certain companies, period. And it's very few of them where you see them on in magazines, or you see them on blogs and in reviews, and you hear their employees talking about how great it is to work there, how great it is to be a part of that team, and how great it is their life has been for that job. Most jobs are a burden on a person's life. You know what I'm saying? Stress them the hell out. That's all it matters. They just be stress. But you have very few, like I said, that are blessed by God, where the environment is blessed, you know what I'm saying? And people love working there, it's thriving, and they can, and the job actually care for them. You know what I'm saying? Give a damn if they live or die. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, like I say, you can't, point is, the moral and in summary, is that you cannot, if you're black, you should not be running no shrewd business, screwing your people over, overcharging, and et cetera, doing all type of shoddy business. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You can't, and if you got a black bank or you loaning people money, you know what I'm saying, in your business, you can't be loan sharking them. No interest, man. Black folks ain't got no money, and the person borrowing money, let them get, or at least, make it a while for they have to pay it back with the, and just one fee, no interest. Like I said, just a fee that they pay you back, a percentage. But the thing is if a person don't have no bread in the beginning when they needed to borrow, how the hell they gonna have interest to give you? All right, not black folks. Now, like I was saying, and for if you're a Christian or any color, any race or creed, and you call yourself a God-fearing person, you cannot be no shrewd businessman. You can't be ripping your customers off and your employees and working your employees to death, not caring about their well-being, not investing in anything, they future, what I'm saying, or anything, not giving them any security or nothing, like that. You can't do that, man. That's shame on you. The Most High is looking at you. You all in it for the money, just like these people. We supposed to be an example as children of God, man. Do we forget that? All right, man. So it's your man, Nico B, Black Effect. I'm out.